Alright guys, we have a 2008 Honda CR-V, and today I want to be showing you a fuse for the AC. If your AC does not work, guys, you do need to check an AC fuse. So right under this hood, you open up this hood. If you have a similar Honda CR-V, this is a 2008, 7, 8, 9, 10, I believe it's not the 7 probably. But if you have the same CR-V, same setup, alright, batteries right here. You probably have a different color battery. All right, this guy put some aftermarket Bosch battery. You got the air filter housing right over here. This triangle looking, this stingray looking box right here is the fuse box. All right, when the AC does not work, guys, you can only have a problem that you have a bad relay, bad fuse, or a leak in the system where there's no Freon in the system. So to check the Freon, all you do is you pop this cap. This is low pressure right here, and just try to stay away from it a little bit. The little pin inside, there's a little pin in there. Just push that. It works just like a tire pressure. You know, the valve on the tire pressure, like this one right here. It got pressure inside, but it's a Freon R134, right? And if you tap a little bit slowly, and you have pressure, meaning you have a pressure, all right, that means your system should kick in, it should work. But however, if it does not work, all right, and the compressor is all the way down there below this power steering, below the alternator is the AC compressor. Usually you would remove it from the bottom, all right, to the side or the bottom, whatever the situation is, all right. But anyways, what if you replace your compressor and fill up your Freon in the car and your AC never worked? All right, you got the system, push the button, you got to put it to cold, put the fan on, and the AC system does not work. You will go back to square one. Check your fuses, guys. All right, and sometimes it's a bad fuse. All right, and a lot of Hondas I came across, they had a bad relay. All right. So either relay, fuse, or both could be the issue, all right? Because that relay, it takes a lot of beating according to everything else. So that relay has to come on, off, so it's a contact in there. It's pretty much, if I take a small letter or something metal and I keep tapping this over time, I'm gonna put a hole in this thing, all right? So it's like a little contact in there. It goes on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. Not that fast, but it goes on, off, on, probably stay on for like 1 minute or so, off. But during your 5-hour trip, that thing probably came on 100 times, all right? Because it has to release to let go of the power to the compressor. So when there's enough pressure, all right? Enough with the story anyway, guys. So this box, you push this tab, and you open this box, all right? Right inside this box, you have a lot of listings, all right? And you might not be able to see it because my light is gonna reflect. But to read this diagram, I would hold it same way, all right? You see how the stingray is and how the stingray here is? So you open it and then you flip it like that, all right? Not all the fuses are in order, right? So over here we have relays, and over here we have relays, all right, guys? I already checked this car, and what you want to do is you want to locate this little relay right here with a snowflake, all right? You got one with a snowflake and a radiator and a little fan looking, so that's an AC fan right there. This is a regular radiator fan. And then you got the defrost, and then you have the fuse for the, the relay for the AC compressor, right? That's the magnet clutch, it goes, all right? So this right here, all right, you got 1, 2 green in the middle, and then this one. This right here, all right, is the relay for the AC compressor, right? You could take this relay, swap it with one of the other relays. You could take this one right here for the fan, but if your AC works, you do want to swap it back and put in a new relay for this, all right? And also sometimes I would recommend sometimes I would recommend choosing a different relay, like a horn relay, but the relay has to be same, all right? And these two relays look about the same. But anyways, guys, buy a new relay, put it in there just so even to test it. Change the relay anyway after a certain amount of 1,000 miles, all right? Anyways, right over here in this row, you have a fuse. You have one fuse, 2 fuse, 3 fuse, 4 fuse, 5 fuses. All right. So the fourth one from here down here, it says clutch 7.5 amp, and that's number 20. All right. Also, you can see there's numbers, there's labels there. All right. There's numbers right next to each fuse. All right. So there's number 20 right there. That's a 7.5, and like I said, it's the fourth fuse. 1, 2, 3, 4 fuse. All right. It's a 7.5 amp. All right. What you can do is use this little guy right here. You can grab it with this. It works like a tweezer. All right. Pull that fuse. All right. And I'm gonna put this back. That was just to show and tell. And let me put this back. And then you have, you can put this back, and you have spare fuses right here inside this lid, guys. You have 7.5 amp right there. You have 10 amp, 15 amp, 20 amp, 30 amp, all right, guys? So you have fuses there that you can use, all right? You can take one of those fuses, put it in there. Anyway, guys, thank you. Subscribe, share, and like to all of my videos. And if you have any questions, let me know, all right, guys? I will put a link down below for my other channel. It's called RCUSA 201, and please subscribe to my other channel. You will like it. It's about drones and RC cars. I do a lot of aerial views, New York City, Jersey City, Bayonne. I'm gonna be traveling, and I'll do a lot of aerial views. Anyway, guys, so check your fuse. All right, check your relay, put in a new relay. Even if you swap the fuse, put in a new relay, all right? Because if your fuse has blown, this it might be a cause of this or the compressor. But if your fuse keeps blowing constantly, then you have an issue, all right? Anyways, just want to say one last thing before we go, all right? Give me like 2-3 more minutes, and then that'll be end of that video. This fuse is common for it to blow, but it depends on what kind of driving you did, all right? What kind of, I had a customer who drove he was a friend of mine, put it that way, all right? He was doing, he had a Chrysler 300. He used it for limousine, and his car kept on blowing fuses every other day. And I asked him one day, how do you use this car? I know he used it for limousine, but well, he had his own company, so he would just hang out in the car. He was the kind of guy that likes to chill in the car. So he would wake up in the morning, he said, and he would do his thing in the car, pretty much chill, hang out, pick up his friends all day long, drive around, AC blasting all day. I'm talking about probably from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and no stop in between. This guy would eat his food in the car also, and his fuse, it actually melted. All right, it heated up so much it melted. All right, change the fuse for him because we can't diagnose anything at the moment. And that was the first time when I changed the fuse. And when I actually asked him, how do you use this car, that's when I found out that he was using the car so much and he was blowing the fuse because he was just using the system so much the fuse took beating. All right, and anyway, guys, that was that. If you have a similar issue, similar problem, let me know, all right? And if you need help with any other fuses, guys, let me know. I could probably send you a diagram through email. I have all data that gives me all types of information on the cars and where the location of the fuses is. When you're done, make sure you do put this little guy back, this Stingray looking cover, and you click it back in just like that, all right? And also, don't forget, if you did remove this little guy here, put him back, all right? Very important, because over time it will leak slowly. Sometimes the valve leaks inside, and this is what's holding the pressure in there, all right, guys? And that's it, guys. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, please send me a message, all right? And share and like my videos. I have tons of videos and tons of videos are coming, and sometimes people make a request. I do tell them. I do reply back, you know, as soon as I get a chance. Sometimes I don't reply same moment, maybe the next day, but most of the time within a couple of hours, or you know. But anyways, thank you. Subscribe, share, and like, and also subscribe to my other channel. I'll put a link down below, and I have a link inside my homepage of YouTube channel. All right, guys, so bye bye, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to leave me a comment. All right, guys. Bye, and I hope this works for you. And good luck, guys.